Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing theme. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford Paid Promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up? What we talking about? What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping. It's my bro K-Sap. Chopping up topics for y'all.
Yeah, once y'all come in the stream, man, make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up, man. We gotta talk about it. Who is you got? Who is you got? That thing's supposed to say, who's you got? Come on, man. We're gonna talk about it tonight, man. Sound off on the sound bites. Let's go, man. Yeah, once y'all come in the chat, man, get a video a thumbs up, man. Let me know where y'all chatting from.
Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping.
Thanks. Yo, what up, what up? You know who it is, man. It's the man behind the mic, K-Sap, Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. We back at it again, man. We just gonna ramp it up tonight, man. A lot of people want to know, who you got, man. Who's your top 5, man? Who's your top 5 in the WNBA right now, man? Let's talk about it. Y'all come in the stream, man. Make sure you get a video. Press the like button as you enter. And we're going to get it off and popping, man. So let me know, man, who y'all got, man. We ain't going to be here long tonight. Roger Brown, Wilson, Cooper, Collier, Stewart, and Clark. Why I know that somebody was going to throw Caitlin Clark in the top 5 right now. So, Roger Brown, you think, so you got Asia Wilson, Kalia Copper, Nafisha Collier, Brianna Stewart, and Caitlin Clark. That's your top 5. Hey, that's your opinion, man. I got to respect it, man. So that's your top 5. Elaborate on why that's your top 5 right now in the WNBA. Come on, let's talk about it. Prodigal said that's a nice 5. Prodigal, who's your top 5 you got right now? Why all these other guards out there and y'all throwing Caitlin Clark in there already as top 5 in the WNBA? Prodigal, who's your top 5? No, it's no particular order. You ain't got to put them in no particular order. I mean, just who's your top 5? It's no particular order. Oh, you got her in there because she leading the league in assists? I mean, Prodigal, hey, that's your opinion, man. Like we said last night, man, that's your opinion. That's your opinion, man. Hey, I respect all y'all's opinions, man. You can't be wrong. Prodigal, let me see your top 5, man. I'm kind of interested in your top 5, man, because you here every night, man, and I just want to see your top 5. Oh, Roger Brown, that's your order? Okay. I can let me see yours again. You said Wilson, Copper, Collier, Stewart. Collier's still hurt right now, but and Clark. I would have to go with Asia Wilson. I go with Breonna Stewart. I go with Enrique Umwale. I could put Kalia Copper in there, but as a guard, another guard, I mean, you got to see what Drew Lloyd's out there doing with the Seattle Storm, man. I mean, yeah. Oh, she back? Collier's back? Well, I know, hey, watching the game tonight, man, it's something about, man, Atlanta putting that pressure on the Chicago Sky, man. You know what's funny? They putting that pressure on Chicago Sky, man. Y'all know the Atlanta Dream, they beat the Mercury tonight. And that's a team that the Chicago Skies cannot handle. Yeah. And right now, the Minnesota Lynx and the Aces in a dogfight with about 5 minutes left in the third. They down 9. Yeah, they down 9. But, you know, I wasn't going to do it live tonight, man. I was, Atlanta looking good, Roger. They came out the Olympic break rolling, man. And I think the only team that really ain't come out rolling was Chicago, man, and they need to be rolling, man. Because I think with that win tonight, I think Atlanta took over that 8th spot. Yeah. I wasn't going to go live tonight, man. I was just going to kick back tonight. But, the Sky play Friday. They play Connecticut. Y'all know Connecticut just came off that record-breaking game at the TD Garden. Yeah, Prodigal, she got the Reese's Pieces deal, man. She got that. I did a video on that, man. She got that Reese's Pieces deal. She said there was a vision she set out 4 years ago, man, and it came to fruition, man. But Prodigal, you said your top 5 is Asia, Breonna Stewart, Caitlin Clark, Jacquel Jones. Is that Jacquel Jones you're talking about? And Nafisa Collier? Yeah, Prodigal. I don't know, man. What I've been telling y'all guys about the Chicago Sky, if they keep on having inconsistent guard play, man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Okay, Prodigal, that's okay. I got you. That's a legit top 5, man. A legit top 5. What you say? Sky has no scheme, nothing that resembles an offense as good as Reese is. They need a true. Exactly. That's what we've been saying, Roger. You've been here every night on these streams, and what we've been saying about Chicago, man. They don't have great guard play, inconsistent guard play. They don't have a leader. They let go of Mabry. She was their assist leader. There's nobody that really sets the offense up. As much as we say about Kennedy Carter, she's not the type of person that facilitates, man. She's a bucket. She come down and gets to the rack. She don't really know how to, set people up in that fashion. But, it's some top, when you're looking at guard play, top 5 and, when we talk about top 5, I mean, your top 5, top 5 guards in the WNBA, you can put Caitlin Clark in there as a top 5 guard, but I wouldn't put her in the top 5 WNBA players right now. Prodigal, that's a great assessment. They just need somebody to know how to run the offense. But top 5 right now, Asia Wilson, man, she's one. I like what Breonna Stewart brings to the table. And Kalia Copper, I don't know what it is about Kalia Copper, man. She just straight balling. And before Nafisa Collier got hurt, she was balling out of her mind. I had her leading the way as the as the MVP candidate. So I just think, and then, you can go with, Sabrina Escanu. I mean, Jaquel Jones, Enrique Umbuwale. Yeah, Copper's a problem. Copper showed what she was made of and built of in that Olympic gold medal game. She stepped up in the fourth quarter when they needed her. Yeah, Carter is an ISO player. We talked about that. She comes down. She's a bucket. She's a certified bucket, man. She's almost like the same style as Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson never called himself a point guard. He called himself a scorer, creator, and a scoring guy, right? So that's something that the Chicago Sky got to address. I know the trade deadline. I don't know if they're making any more moves, but it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard for them to win ball games down the stretch when they play these upper echelon teams, man. When you don't have that significant guard play and you don't have consistency. But watch for some reason on Friday night that they going to show up. Watch for some reason them guards going to show up. Yeah. What's up, Keywan Jackson? Appreciate you tuning in, man. We got Roger Brown in here. We got Keywan Jackson. We got Prodigal. Yeah, we got the the few that we had in there last night. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go live tonight, but I decided to. Somebody wanted to, just in conversation, wanted to know who I had as my top 5 WNBA players right now. Probably because I remember when AI crossed over Jordan twice in the same play. Yeah, that was pretty comical, because the first one he set him up, and then the second one he was like, "Get over here." Yeah. Yeah, Keywan, man. Me and your dad chopped it up today, man. Me and your dad chopped it up today, man. What's up, Edward T? We got Edward T in the building. Keywan Jackson, Prodigal. Yeah, when y'all come in the stream, man, make sure y'all get the video a thumbs up, man. That's only gonna help the channel grow, man. If y'all support me, it's gonna help the channel grow. Oh, Atlanta's still sitting in the 9th place. I thought, it was a big win by Atlanta tonight. I thought tonight's win would jump them over the Sky. You said Sky needs to try to post Cardoso and let Angel cut. I think she shoots better on the move. I just think Angel Reese just got to start taking the shot. Me personally, she just got to take that shot when they give it to her. Don't be so passive. Just take the shot. Trust your game. What's your Asian Angel? My favorite players. Okay, Andre, who's your top 5 outside of Asian Angel? Who's your top 5? We talking about top 5. Who's y'all's top 5 players in the WNBA right now? Yeah, Atlanta trying to get to the playoffs, man. They came from the Olympic break, man. They came out guns a-blazing, man. Nah, Bang Theory. I think the Sky got 11 victories, man. The Sky got 11 victories. Yeah, they got 11 victories. But I just think, man, it's a lot of talented young ladies in the WNBA, man. And we can't overlook them, man. You got to, even though Enrique Umbuwale is playing on the Dallas Wings, a team that's only got 6 victories, I just think she's top guard in the WNBA, man. You got to look at what Jonquel Jones is doing in New York, man. You got to look at what Breanna Stewart. That's why I think, me personally, I think New York Liberty going to win it all this year. I think they're going to dethrone the Las Vegas Aces. I think they're going to dethrone them, man. Because that's my finals. That's my finals right there. The Aces and the New York Liberty. I think that's what it's going to be, man. But, and like you said about, the Fisher Collier, straight hooper. Yeah, I got the Liberty, man. The Liberty just, I think the Liberty is the most complete team in the WNBA. I think they the most complete team in the WNBA. You said the Aces got the lawsuit on the mind. I think that's why Derica Hamby couldn't play well against the Chicago Sky, and she got locked down by Angel Reese. But I think that lawsuit is weighing heavy on her. See, Roger Brown, see, you brought up that field goal percentage. Yeah, she's either good or either bad, but on a bad night, she's still shooting it at 36%. I mean, but she's a flat out bucket getter, man. Like, she's one of them, I call them high volume guards that take shots and she's not scared to shoot it. That's one thing about her. She's not scared to shoot it. Edward T said, that's your top five: Asia, Stewart, Sato, Kennedy, and Enrique. That's your top five. Hey, we got to respect it, man. We got to respect it. I don't think a lot of people are giving Jacquel Jones her and Jewel Lloyd no respect, man. Where y'all got Jewel Lloyd ranked at? Where y'all got Jewel Lloyd ranked at, man? You know what she's doing with the Seattle Storm. Where y'all got her ranked at? No, nobody got her in the top five? I wouldn't say Carter. I wouldn't put Carter above. I wouldn't put Carter above Enrique. I can make a case for Kelsey Mitchell, but I wouldn't put Carter above Enrique. Israel said first team all WNBA. That's your first team all WNBA? What you say, she got it back in blood on the All-Star game? Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't put Carter above Enrique. I can make a case for Kelsey Mitchell, but Carter over Enrique, I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, y'all got some valid points, but Prodigal, you got Jacquel Jones in your top five. Yeah, a lot of people don't give Jacquel Jones her just dues, man. And see, that's all I've been saying, man. It seems like majority of the chat, man, some of y'all been watching basketball. Y'all just ain't been watching it because of what's happening this year. Y'all been watching it, so y'all know the players. But some people just come in here and just focus on one person. And we're not going to do that, man. We giving kudos to all these women that are in the WNBA that are playing ball. Yeah, Kennedy Carter, she is probably the quickest guard in the WNBA, but I still couldn't put her over Enrique. Couldn't. Yeah, that's why Carter's game is a little different, man. That's why I can't have her as over Enrique. Like I said, I can make a case for Kelsey Mitchell, but Carter over Enrique, I can't do it. Roger Brown said, Jacquel Jones make you smile. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of players out there that are easy on the eyes and make you smile. But yeah, you're right, Bangs Theory. Carter don't have a three-point game, and that's what I've been saying about the Chicago Sky, the inconsistency on the guard play. They too inconsistent, man. They too inconsistent. And that's going to cause a problem. So, yeah, that's going to cause a problem, man. When you have inconsistencies, man, that's going to cause a problem, man. So, basically, you know, with the guys that y'all have in y'all's top five, man, majority of y'all got all like forwards, you know, got a couple guards. So it seems to me that y'all like the way the big women are playing in the WNBA, the big man playing. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot of talent in the WNBA, man. And we missing that because everybody's focused on certain players. But the Minnesota Lynx, man, they putting a smackdown on the Aces with 8 minutes and 26 seconds left, man. The Aces are losing, man. I don't know, man. The Aces been dropping some games that they shouldn't be dropping. Oh yeah, Asia way ahead of the rest. I don't care what nobody say. Asia Wilson, she's right now, she's the GOAT of the WNBA. Lloyd and Enrique will win you games and lose you games. Both shoot 30%. I know, but they go out there and they take the shots though for what their team is assembled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vegas, man. I don't know. I don't know about the Las Vegas Aces, man. I think it's New York Liberty this year. I think the New York Liberty are gonna get this championship. They're gonna dethrone the Las Vegas Aces, man. They're gonna shut them down. And like I said, man, the game I watched earlier, the Dream and the Mercury, man, it's unbelievable how these teams really shut down, Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi, because I was kind of shocked that Diana Taurasi even got off against the Chicago Sky. What you say, the Ace is going to get ace? Oh, they went on a run. It's 80-74. I'm watching it right now. It's 80-74, man. As soon as I blink, man, they went on a run, huh? Most guards in the W aren't that type of guards. I like shifty guards like Kyrie Iverson and Jamal Crawford. So, okay, I can certainly understand that, man. And we talked about that before, man. One of the guys that come up on the channel, man, Hootie Mack, always said there's not really that type of point guards in the WNBA. Yeah. Yeah, Tiffany Hayes, man, that assist by Chelsea Gray. Exactly. And Prodigal, I don't understand how she got off on the Chicago Sky, man. And then a lot of people talking about the Indiana Fever's defense, man. You got to look at Chicago Sky's defense around the perimeter as well. Because you let Diana Taurasi, you woke up Diana Taurasi, man. That was probably one of her best games she's had all year long. Bro Gad, what's up, man? Salute, my brother. You come in the building, man. Make sure you hit the like button, man. We talking about who's your top 5 WNBA players right now. Go ahead and drop it off in the chat, man. Who's your top 5, man? Let me know. We got a lot of people, giving a lot of these women their credit and their just dues, man. We want to hear from you, man. Who's your top 5? The Lynx had to call that timeout, man, when the Aces went on that run. And the Aces playing at home too? Yeah, the Fever playing good ball, man. Coming out of the Olympic break, man, like I said, they off and running, man. But the crazy thing about it is, man, they only had 2 games, man, since the Olympic break, and I think they don't play again until Saturday. I don't think they play again until Saturday, so I think they off. So they really getting their legs under them. So I think the break helped a lot of people. Indiana's a terrible defensive team. They have to score. That could be a valid point, Israel. Indiana's a terrible defensive team. They have to score a lot to win. Yeah, I mean, the name of the game is put the ball in the bucket. But you got to have some kind of defense. You got to have some kind of defense, man. Oh, you said the Fever had the toughest start? Yeah, they was. They was crying about their schedule earlier. I know Christy Sides made mention of that a lot of times at the post-game press conference. But that's not an excuse. I didn't think losing Mabry would disrupt the Sky in this. Yeah, because, she was, if you look at Marina Mabry, she attempted 5 to 6 3-pointers a game. At least she attempted them. You know what I'm saying? She was their leading scorer. She was their leading assist player. You know what I'm saying? And you take that out of the fray. And like I've said on other shows, that when they inserted Kennedy Carter in the starting lineup, her and Mabry, it wasn't no cohesiveness there. One game, Mabry be hot, Carter was never hot. And then as soon as Carter get hot, Mabry wasn't hot. It's inconsistent. So Brogad got Asia, Stewie, Feed, JJ, and Copper. See, a lot of people giving Jacquel Jones. So when you said JJ, you talking about Jacquel Jones, right? Got you. That's a nice top 5, bro. Israel said, Caitlin Clark, Mitchell Smith, Katie Lou, Boston might be the worst 5-1 defense I've ever seen, but their offense is top notch, though. So their offense make up for the defense. Minnesota pushed it back up to 10. Yeah. So, man, I mean, yeah. So, man, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, man, if anybody want to come up, man. We ain't going to be here all night tonight, though. Y'all want to talk, get yourself. I'm going to drop the link. The link is in the chat. I think we lose maybe not running reason. Yeah, their guards, Chicago's guard situation is, they got to get that under wraps, man. But I know with Chicago Sky, I think it's a 2 to 3 year plan on them to rebuild, and they really didn't think they was going to do the things that they're doing right now. But it is what it is, man. I mean, you in the playoff hunt now. You got to continue, man. You got to grow off of this, man. You got to get wins, man. You got to get wins. Yeah, back to 14 that quick, man. 91-76 now, Israel. 91-76, man. 5 minutes to go. Nafisha Collier with a 3. She hooping. Bible Boy said he got Stewie, Asia, Enrique, BG, and Sabrina. Yeah, Nafisha Collier hit that 3. Man, Nafisha Collier got 23 and 7. Woo! Boy, she out there getting it in. Yeah, they keep playing like this, they're going to drop it. Roger Brown said, Griner, are you serious? Man. Yeah, Asia Wilson having a subpar game, man. She only got 13 and 7. Jackie Young got 24. Kelsey Plum got 16. Kelsey Gray only got 3, but she got 4 assists. Yeah. Yeah, they getting stomped tonight. They're getting stomped tonight. Prodigal laughing. What you laughing for, Prodigal? Somebody said, Griner, are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do for a bad night. And I think tonight is one of her nights, because if she ain't got it going, they not picking up that energy from her. They not picking up, they not following tonight is one of them. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, we got some good games coming up, man. But tomorrow, man, on tap, man, for we only got one game tomorrow, man. That's the Wings and the Liberty, man. Like I said, some of the Aces ain't got no size. The whole front court is Asia. I mean, that's all you need is Asia. Asia, and she's doing the dirty work. But they got players around her, though. They got guard play. They got Kelsey Plum. They got guard play. I mean, I think Kelsey Gray, coming off that injury, man, she ain't balling the way she used to balling. Israel, you going to the game tomorrow? You going to the Liberty game tomorrow? The Liberty should blow the Wing out. The Wings, they 6-21. They should blow them out. The tallest player in the league and doesn't rebound. Griner is not even top 15. So, Roger Brown, you don't think Griner's top 15? Yeah. Asia giving you 30 and 12 every night. Yeah, she's consistent. She's consistent. But like they said about some of them people that came back from Olympic play and you jump right back off into it, a lot of these, a lot of them said, man, they got dead legs. Yeah, Chelsea Gray is hurting them, man. That's why she couldn't get no run in the Olympics, man. I mean, them knees are shot. Them knees are shot. Said Jacquel Jones do everything BG do, plus boards, defense, and threes. Not anymore, no sir. Yeah. But nah, man. It's a good conversation to have, man. But like I said, the WNBA on fire right now, man. It's almost like, waiting for the NCAA to start back up with these women, man. Just to see. King Michael Jacko said Asian, Afisha, Stewie, Copper, and Enrique. See, that's what I'm talking about. Giving Enrique her props, man. Regardless if she's on a losing team or not. Yeah, she did come back too early. Yeah, Chelsea Gray came back way too early. Way too early. Yeah, but let's go back to King Michael. That's a good five right there. That's a great five to have. Asian, Afisha, Stewie, Copper, and Enrique. And see, man, that's the crazy thing. I just wish that Kalia Copper was still with the Chicago Sky, man. But we ain't gonna give up on Chicago, man. We gonna turn it around, man. We gonna surprise y'all. We gonna get it together, man. That game against Indiana, that next game they got against Indiana, man, is Reese's Pieces night. Reese's Pieces night. Shout out to the Chi-Town Barbie with that big endorsement with Reese's Pieces. We got to give her flowers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, Prodigal, that organization, man, was flawed, man. That organization was flawed. That's the bad thing about it. The organization was flawed, man. Man, it's 2 minutes left, man. Link gonna hold on to this one. Yeah, probably that's what I said. Reese is great, but she's the best at marketing, and she's a marketing genius, man. She's a guru. Yeah, she been getting that side money, man. It ain't about what she's doing on the court is impressive, but what she's doing outside the hardwood is even more impressive. Getting that side money, getting that side hustle. She's a marketing guru. She's the most marketable player in the WNBA right now, hands down, and it's not even close. And she says she got some more news coming up about some more deals. I think anything that she says and promotes, she can get. Yeah, the Minnesota Lynx always been like that. You go back to the years they had Maya Moore and Simone Augustus. You know what I'm saying? That's the way Minnesota Lynx always played. You go back to when Maya Moore played. You go back to when Simone Augustus played. They've always played beautiful basketball. What'd you say? Angel's IG could earn her millions and millions. Man, she's very strategic at what she does, man. Very strategic at what she does, man. She's a marketing guru, man. She's a marketing genius, man. That's what the WNBA needs, man. And it's sad that, everybody wants to focus on just one person, man. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. What'd you say politically? You said, I'm guessing Angel should be focused on being the broke player in the league. Nah, she ain't doing that. Jocks Coast said, y'all dreaming if you think the sky's not going to be blown out by the fever. Caitlin makes it. Here we go. Man, I don't even know why I didn't put that on the screen, man. Here we go. Somebody coming in here glazing again. I tell you, man, these Caitlin Clark fans are delusional and hilarious, man. They are hilarious. Another troll enters the chat. Jocks is trolling, man. No reason for that comment, man. Man. Bangs Theory, that's what I'm saying, man. It never fails, man. It never fails. It's always these delusional Caitlin Clark fans that want to say some ignorant stuff. It just be saying some ignorant stuff, man. I mean, that's why YouTube got some of y'all's comments under review, because y'all just ignorant. Andre, exactly. Her job is to build a brand on and off the court. She's rebounding and defending the brand, building on the court, partnering with corporations off the court. Exactly. Man, it just never fails, man. It never fails, man. Like, y'all just bow down to everything that Caitlin Clark does, man. It's unreal, man. Y'all can't even be objective. Cannot even be objective. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, but we don't talk, Wana. We don't talk about that. But we don't talk about that. They only do this is because it's Angel Reese. They only here to cause confusion, man. Edward T, I would love to see Angel Reese start shooting that mid-range game, man. Just take the shot, man. Take the shot. Live with the results, man. Live with the results, man. Just expand your game. Open it up, man. You got to start putting these haters to bed. Politically little. Wana, explain to us who the hell is supposed to get her misses. You never had a coach tell a player to follow their shot to the basket. And Reese does that. You heard what Kevin Garnett said, man. She got that Sean Marion extra jump on that second rebound. AR is more like Andre Drummond. Moses Malone was an MVP. That's a bad take, Israel. I think that's a bad take. That's just my opinion, man. I'm not going to compare her to no Andre Drummond. I think that's a bad. Yeah, bro. The Aces got their hat handed to them. Yeah. But nah, New York Liberty, man, they the most complete team, man. They're the most complete team, man. So, see, this is the stuff that be going. This is the comments that be in the chat, man. This is the comments that be in the chat, man. Learn to make layups. See, this is the stuff that be in the chat, man. This is the stuff that, man, Clark fans don't want Angel to get offensive rebounds no more because it's a disgrace to the game. Edward, man. Man, it's crazy. Angel won the last meeting 25-15, and she won it in the fourth quarter. She actually won it at the end of the third when she went on that little run. Yeah. I want to see Angel Reese expand her game. I want to see more of what I saw Sunday because she was knocking those shit. That's what I'm saying, Liquid. If she would just take the shot and feel confident in the work that she puts in on her craft, them shots will fall, man. But you got to take them first. You got to shoot them. I'm CC all the way for Rookie of the Year. But damn, we don't have to tear Angel down. She doing her thing as well. Appreciate that, Roger Brown, man. I appreciate the honesty, man. Like I said, a lot of these people in the chat just be trolls, man. But they here. We're going to entertain the trolls as well, man. They here for a reason, man. They can't stay away, man, because they always here every night, man. It's always somebody coming in here that just, I don't know. Yeah, Tina Charles, yeah, she moved into the second on the all-time scoring list tonight. Salute to Tina Charles, man. I was going to do a video on that, bro. Yeah, she moved into second place, man. She moved into second place. Thanks for acknowledging that. Thanks for acknowledging that. Yeah. But like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all drop a like on the video, man. Come on, man. Drop a like on the video. Let's push these likes up. Oh, they going at it in the chat. Political, what you say? At Wana, I could make the same case for every damn player who takes that any kind of shot. Uh-oh, we got a cat fight going on. We got a cat fight going on. Oh yeah, she stepped up big as well. But that's what we talk about, Prodigal. The inconsistencies, man. Got to get more consistent. More consistent. Boy, y'all wild, man. Got to get more consistent, man. More consistent. Come on, man. Make sure y'all press that like button. Nah, Wanda, she ain't talking to herself. She talking to you. She talking to you. Defend yourself. Nah, she talking to you. You said the Aces in that fifth spot, they might end up playing the Storm with Gabby Williams. We're going to see what Gabby Williams going to bring back to the table, man, for Seattle, man. And then I saw some videos out there saying that Caitlin Clark made Seattle Storm go out and sign Gabby Williams. It was crazy. What you say, man? I can't help but to think the WNBA is too loyal to certain players. Well, it's a business, man. It's a business, man. And Roger, only a weak, fearful person has to tear down another to lift up someone else. Then their arguments for testing her down are some aggravated stupidity. Hey, preach. Preach on that.
We the best.
Preach on that, Political. Oh, yeah. Gabby did her thing in a gold medal game, man. She did her thing, man. 19 strong points to lead the French national team, man. Came up just 1 point short of sending it into overtime. Foot on the line. Relax a little. You need a hug or a man. Go play Awana. See what I'm saying? We talking basketball, and it looks like you want to take personal shots back at Political because Political talking basketball. And I see she might got you in an uproar. Said the Aces have fallen off since Gray's return. Yeah, I mean, Kelsey Gray, man, them knees is bad, man. She can't get up and down the court like she used to, man. She can't hit that mid-range no more, man. It seems like she's not running the offense the way she used to run the offense, man, before she got hurt, man. So, hey, that's what it is, man. Carter cooked CC in all 3 games, and she was coming off the bench in the first start. Dixon 918, man. I can't read. I'm not Spanish or French or anything, man. The Ghost said Aces might be dealing with some internal tension. Yeah, with that lawsuit, man. That's what a lot of people say. Becky Hammond might be weighing heavy on Becky Hammond, man. Wanda, I ain't got to relax. I'm not gonna sit here while you are tearing the sister down. Thank you, Political. Thank you, Political. Thank you, Political. Stand on business, man. Stand on business just like Angel Reese, man. See, right now I got my shooters with me. I got my shooters with me. Thank you, Political. Yeah. But it's great conversation to have. Now, I like Kelsey Plum now. Ghost, I like Kelsey Plum. I like her, man. We seen Kelsey Plum, man, step up in big games, man. We see, like she did in the gold medal game, stepping up to the free throw line, hitting them free throws when it meant something. I think Chelsea is the one that's holding them back. And that lawsuit. And Becky Hammond. It might be weighing heavy on Becky Hammond. What'd you say, Dixon 918? That's that Jim Curry from Living Color. Took it all the way back to Living Color, huh? Oh, somebody said they won 9 straight when she came back. Roger Brown said Link, Liberty, and Storm. Yeah, I mean, the Storm got extra added punch, man, and Gabby Williams. You know where I'm at. I like that stellar guard play, man. You got to have stellar guard play, man. Yeah, Ghost, you said you would give. Nah, Kelsey Plum, man. Kelsey Plum been there, man. Kelsey Plum, she know what it is, man. The Link, they cooked them. They cooked them. We was sitting here before you came in, man. We was watching the game. We was talking about the game, man. The Storm, the Aces brought it all the way back to 6, and then Minnesota pushed it right back up to 14-15. That lawsuit weighing heavy, man. Yeah, the Connecticut Sun are the second best team in the WNBA. Yeah, Asia Wilson didn't get off the night. They didn't get off the night. But yeah, Connecticut Sun, see, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of teams that, we ain't focused on. Connecticut, man. And it's a lot of things I want to talk about because I did a video earlier talking about, the game that the Connecticut Suns and the LA Sparks had at the TD Garden in Boston. And everybody talking about, Caitlin Clark with all this eyes on Caitlin Clark. She's selling out tickets. She's selling out arenas. But if my memory serves me correct, Caitlin Clark don't play on Connecticut or the LA Sparks. LA Sparks are a 6-win team in the WNBA, and they face the Connecticut Suns, the second best team in the WNBA, and they shattered what the Indiana Fever did when they played the Atlanta Dream in the Smoothie King Center in Atlanta. Connecticut sold out the TD Garden. Do y'all realize Connecticut sold out the TD Garden? But nobody want to talk about that. I don't see these content creators talking about Caitlin Clark's viewership, and I don't see them, the Caitlin Clark channels that made videos about the the Olympic team not getting views because Caitlin Clark wasn't there. I don't see no videos saying that the Connecticut Suns made history. I didn't see that. Did y'all see that? But let's take a look at it. In Boston last night, with a crowd of 19,125 in attendance, the courtside seats were lined with Boston celebrities, athletes, while signs and banners outside the arena showed support for the Sun. They put 19,125 people in attendance, right? So let's put that in context, guys. Go back to early on in the year with the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream. Oh, man. The State Farm Arena was sold out crowd of 17,000. So based on the facts that I'm giving you guys, men lie, women lie, stats don't. And who is the household names that are on? Who are the household names that are on the LA Sparks? Cameron Brink is not there. She's hurt with the injury. They got Rakia Jackson. Who's the household names on the Connecticut Suns? Dejianna Carrington, Melissa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, and they doing numbers like that, but nobody want to talk about that. Jackie Young is the Aces' second best player. Quita made a video about that. Yeah, Quita knows sports. Yeah, I think she did drop something like that. I also dropped something like that earlier on my channel. Y'all need to check that out. Yeah, Boston don't have no WNBA team, and I think Connecticut is the closest, to Boston. So they used their facility and they sold it out. But who's the main draw on Connecticut? But from what Dejianna Carrington said, the WNBA missed out on the opportunity because they didn't televise that game. She said, it's a travesty that you had to pay for a subscription to watch that game. That should have been nationally televised because that game, they knew this game was played at the TD Garden a year ago. They should have had this televised. I didn't see. There you go. Jay Burns. I did not say that. See, here we go. Y'all missing the point. I'm not even going to entertain that, man. I'm not even going to entertain that. Here we go. Another Caitlin Clark fan that got their feelings hurt. Another Caitlin Clark fan in the chat that got their feelings hurt. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable, man. Brianna Jones. It's unbelievable. Another Caitlin Clark fan in the chat got their feelings hurt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Got their feelings hurt. Got their panties in a bunch. Let's show this once again. Connecticut Suns, LA Sparks, 19,000. The Fever and the Dream, 17,000. Both of them played in NBA arenas. I would have put Carrington in the All-Star game. Still think it's a criminal she was left out. I mean, hey, Dejianna Carrington, she's out there. She's standing on business, man. I mean, she's a little rough around the edges, man. But she's out there hooping, man. And she wants people to be, she wants it to be known, man, that she's a hooper. Let me see. AT. What's up, coach? Hey, man, once y'all come in, man, make sure you hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Alyssa Thomas Alyssa Thomas, she's one of them glue players. She's one of them glue players for Connecticut, man. You know, she got her wife on the team, man, DeWanna Bonner. So she's the glue. She's the glue. She's the one that holds them together, man. I don't know if Carrington accepted the invite to Unrivaled. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like Carrington. I mean, she rough around the edges, man. She stands on business. She means what she says, and she goes out there and backs it up, you know, with her play. She goes out there and backs it up. But the thing about it is a lot of people, I don't know if it's true. I'm not going to spread no rumors, but they said her and Mabry don't get along, man. Can somebody confirm that? Can somebody verify that they don't get along, man? That's what I'm saying. My point was that Dejian Carrington said that the WNBA missed out on an opportunity. They could have had that game televised because them tickets were sold out knowing that they was playing at the TD Garden. And that game should have been televised. She said you shouldn't have to pay for no subscription to watch that game. Yeah. Well, he said Carrington and Mabry had a feud brush-ups, but they okay now. See, that's what I'm trying to confirm, man. You know, they on the same team, but Carter didn't get no offer from Unrivaled. That's what she was upset about. That's when she went on that tangent on that top 25 list. That's when she brought it all out. I mean, it was a knockdown drag out game, man. It was 69, 61. It was a knockdown drag out game, but my point was that nobody put focus on the numbers that they did. If it ain't about Caitlin Clark, they're not gonna talk about it. And that's all I was trying to say was nobody wanted to talk about the history that the Connecticut Suns and the LA Sparks made. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. Regardless, I don't care how much the tickets cost. I don't care. The fact is they had 19,000 people in attendance. History was made. Exactly. They sold out the TD Garden. That's major. Thank you, Ray. And that's all I was trying to say. That's all I was trying to say to some of the people that was in the chat making it about, oh, Caitlin Clark is the one that's getting all the viewership. No. Stop that. And my point was that the Connecticut Suns and the LA Sparks made history. Oh, she doubled back. Sky and Fever are a dumb organization. How Sky didn't get Sims and Fever didn't get Billing. I don't know what they're trying to do, Israel. That's what I said. That's what I said, man. Man, let me drop the link for Jay Burns, man. Let me drop the link for him, man. Let me drop the link. Links in the chat, Jay. Thank you, Coach. The link is in the chat, Jay. That's all I was saying, Liquid. They screwed it up. Jay, what's the hold up, man? The link's in the chat. What you say, bro? Chicago not trying to win now. They building for the future. Well, they said it was going to be like a 2 to 3 year rebuild, but, you know, they surprised on what Chicago's doing right now, sitting in that 8th spot in that playoff, you know, positioning. And I would still love to see Chicago make the playoffs, regardless if they're still in the rebuilding phase, because that would mean a lot, man. They still got 2 first-round draft picks in 2025 and the first-round draft pick in 26. So they said it's going to be like a 2 to 3 year rebuild. But if they can get into the playoffs with what they got and rebuild from there, oh, man, Chicago going to make some noise. Yo, who we got here?
It's Burns, bro.
What's going on, man? What you got?
Nah, look, what I was saying was I ain't bring up CC. You brought that up. You feel me?
But
so what
okay,
I'm saying
go ahead.
is,
all right.
So what I'm saying is, yeah, it's historic. They did sell out the guard, you know, the stadium or whatever. That's cool, but it's not even about what they selling out. It's about the viewership. That's what the studios is looking at in the networks. They're not looking at your ticket prices. That's up for the league to worry about. The networks and the studios, they're worried about who's going to watch your game. They're not worried about their ticket prices. So when you brought up CC, it's like, well, the reason that people care about the networks and the studios and the league trying to push that is because they know that everybody's watching those games. Same thing for Angel Reese games. They're going to show those games. They know that everybody's watching those games. When you bring up the Connecticut Suns playing the Sparks, Brink is not on the floor. They don't have nobody that really cares for those players to really care to watch that game. They're a good team. Like Connecticut Suns is a good team, but nobody's really watching their games, bro. That's just the facts. Yeah, they got Connecticut showing out for their games, but as far as viewership on TV, nobody's really tuning in to watch their games unless they're playing Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, or Angel Reese. That's just the truth.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
That wasn't the point. The point was when I first made my statement, it wasn't directed toward you, right?
And to be fair too, I came in late too, so I don't know what you said before that. Yeah.
What my point was, of all these Caitlin Clark channels that push the narrative that people are only watching the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark, right? So I went on to say, didn't nobody want to cover the fact that Connecticut Suns and the Los Angeles Sparks made history by selling out the TD Garden, right? And I backed it up with the Caitlin Clark fans been pushing narratives and making videos talking about nobody wants to watch the WNBA if Caitlin Clark's not playing. You see what happened in the Olympics where they was making videos talking about, oh, they boycotting because Caitlin Clark's not playing with the USA team. That's why the viewership is down. So I went on to say that I produced a video about what Dejion Carrington said, that the WNBA missed out on the opportunity by not putting that game on national television. Instead of people have to pay for a subscription to watch this game. She said this been in the works for 1.5 years now. So she had to go to her Twitter and promote it. So what I was saying was, why ain't they talking about the historic night that the Connecticut Suns and the LA Sparks had?
And I replied by saying, well, I'll say 2 things. As far as the Olympics, it was true. Nobody watched because they didn't have those rookies. Not just Caitlin Clark. They would have put Caitlin and Angel on that shit. They would have had way more viewers. Sorry for cursing.
No,
now,
good.
As far as like this whole Connecticut Sun game, again, I understand where she's coming from. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this season, I think she need to stop crying so much and just prove it on the court and get the fans behind her and make people force themselves to watch her. But again, these networks and WNBA, they don't care about what she's saying. They don't care. Like, they just want to see the viewerships, and the viewerships is not following that team this year. Yeah, that's been in the works, cool. But throughout this season, if your viewership is not tracking like these other rookies, then they're not going to promote it, bro. That's just the facts,
hey,
you know?
I understand exactly where you coming from, but we not talking about that. We talking about one particular game. That's all we talking about. The historic night that they sold out the TD Garden.
I know, but that's
but hold on. And nobody wanted to talk about it. See, if it don't fit the Caitlin Clark fans' narrative, they're not going to talk about it. And that's all I was trying to say is the fact that a historic night where you went in there and regardless of what the ticket sales was, somebody said $20 and, you know, anybody could have bought a ticket. But it's the fact that they had 19,000 people in attendance. And you saw what happened earlier this year when the Indiana Fever took on the Atlanta Dream, where they was in the Atlanta Hawks arena and they only drew 17,000. So what I'm trying to say is people are watching the NBA. Does Caitlin Clark play on Connecticut or the LA Sparks? But people was there regardless if they wasn't there to watch the game, they was in attendance.
Hey, but look, check this out, right? I seen a game where you know how bad the Sparks is, right? I think they were playing the Dallas Wings, and they were already a terrible team. They sold out that arena. Well, not sold out, but it was mad people there. And I was like, well, yeah, they had mad people there, right? But I guarantee you the viewership was down. Now, what I'm trying to get to is the business is not fair. When Larry Bird and Magic Johnson came to the league, I'm pretty sure there was players like, yo, why can't we get the coverage they get? It's because the league knew we got to push these two players because that's going to make the league more money. So what the league is trying to do is prop up their money, which is Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, prop them up so more money and more viewers can come up. Now, once that facilitates to every other team, then yeah, the Connecticut Sun will start to get more odds to their games. It'll eventually happen. But right now,
I'm not even worried about people putting their eyes on the Connecticut Sun.
But listen, but right now the WNBA as a business is trying to market their top viewed players so that the league can grow, and that's why they're doing it. Now I understand her frustrations. That was a historic night for them. Shouts out to them. They deserve it. They're a good team. And DJ Clark, you know, she's a fantastic player. You know what I'm saying? But they got to earn it now. Now you got to go out there and show these people why they need to come watch you and show the WNBA why you need to promote your game. That wasn't a good game for them. They almost lost to the Sparks, bro.
I understand that. Everything that you said could be for a different conversation. But the fact of the matter is we're talking about one night. Like DJ Carrington said, them tickets, that game was sold out. They knew it was coming up on the schedule. They knew they was playing at the TD Garden. And all she was saying is that game could have been nationally televised, regardless of how that game was a knockdown drag out. But the fact that you had 19,000 people in attendance, right? And nobody wants to talk about it. That's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to,
refresh my memory. Who else was playing during that time? It was like 3 games at that time, right? Like 3 games.
Yeah, and theirs wasn't nationally televised.
I know. What other teams was playing? I don't remember. I got to refresh my memory because
I don't know who was playing that day. I think that was Sunday night. Who played Sunday night? Let me make sure. Let me bring this up. Yeah. I don't want to quote you wrong
because that might matter too. Yeah, that might matter.
Let me see. Hold on. So was it yesterday, Monday?
Monday
night. Only game that was playing was the Storm and the Mystics and the Wings and the Liberty.
So yeah, that's Storm and the Mystics.
It was 3 games.
But you got the Storm and the Mystics, and then you got the Liberty Point. Do you see what I'm saying? Like those are just 2
okay, the Mystics.
Teams.
The Mystics are terrible and the Wings are terrible, right?
But the Storm
and the Sparks are terrible. But none of them games was on national television. None of them. None of them was on ABC or ESPN. They were showing on ESPN2. They were showing a fantasy draft.
Oh, yeah, you was right.
That's what I'm talking about. So the point that she was trying to make is they knew that this was on the schedule. Regardless of what the ticket price was, they still had 19,000 people in attendance. And my point is that what she did and what the Connecticut Sun and the LA Sparks did is history, man. They sold out the TD Garden.
That's cool. So
and that's all I'm saying. So when it comes to the Caitlin Clark YouTube content creators, if it don't fit their narrative, they're not going to talk about it.
But that's just how it goes.
Man. I understand that, and that's the point that I was trying to make. So everything that you're saying, that could be for another day's discussion. But the fact of the matter is, we're focusing on the history that was made in the TD Garden. That's all.
I feel you, but again, don't just focus on the Caitlin Clark things right now. It shouldn't even be about them. It should just be about the WNBA. Forget what the Caitlin Clark fans.
Okay, well you tell the Caitlin Clark fans that.
I don't have to tell them that.
Tell them that.
They're fans. They're gonna be. That's what fans do.
Exactly.
You can't tell fans how to act. They're gonna be.
And
fans.
that's the problem I have. I have no problem with Caitlin Clark. I like Caitlin Clark, but their fans make you dislike Caitlin Clark. It seems like they want to throw honey on their chest and twerk it up all over the place. We're not going to do that here.
But see, to me, when I look at talent or players, I don't care what their fans are saying. Like, look, I'm not a LeBron fan, right? I don't dislike LeBron because of his fans. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great player. He's just not the GOAT to me, but I don't dislike him because his fans are saying this, that, and the third. I don't care about the fans, bro. I'm a grown man. Forget what the fans are saying. I'm just looking at the game. I don't care. You can't keep going by what the fans are saying. The fans don't matter, bro. For real.
But I'm here to call out the bullshit. I'm here to expose them. You see what I'm saying?
But how many times can you expose fans? They're not gonna care. You feel me? It's like if you got a bad TV show, or no, you got a good TV show and people hating on the TV show, you can't keep saying, "Oh man, them fans, the fans." Let's say Star Wars, they just had a.
But no, you can only
out.
address You can address the people that come in the chat, and I see it all day long. So when somebody says something good about another player, they always want to bring up Caitlin Clark and this and that. And it seems like when you say something about another player, it always ruffles the feathers of the Caitlin Clark fans. I see it in the comment section every day and all day.
But you got to remember, a lot of them is trolls, and when you feed a troll, the troll. What
did I say in the comment section? I said they trolling. I said they here to troll, and they only here to cause confusion.
And that's why you pay them dust. You don't even acknowledge them. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what
I'm saying? Like, but my point was, I'm just talking about the historical night that the Connecticut Suns and the LA Sparks had. That's all I'm talking about.
And they should be happy about that. And I'm not taking that away from them. They should be. You know what I'm saying? But like, again, now it's time for them to show the people why they deserve to get national coverage on these games. But that game right there wasn't that, because they barely won that game. They should have did way better than that.
Just because they barely won the game, they shouldn't get national coverage.
What I'm saying is, if you want that spot, you got to show people why you deserve that spot. That game was trash.
All games ain't gonna be the way y'all want them to be. Ain't gonna be no. Some of them can be a defense and knock down, drag out. People just poor execution, missing shots. You have games like that. I mean, we've seen games national televised of what the Lakers did, stunk it up, and people be saying, "Why they got this game on national television?"
I'm a Laker fan, so I know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. And then you go to football when you got these, games of the week, and they on television, they get blown out. What they do? They take them off the network, right? Yep. So you have games like that. All games are not gonna be perfect in the way that y'all want them to be. Sometimes about basketball, you got to drag a game out. You got to fight and claw, and you got to show people that you can win the blowouts and you can win the grimy ones too. And that game was a grimy game.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, for her to be talking like that, she should have showed out way more than she did. She did.
Dejon Carrington showed out, man.
She was all right.
What you mean she was all right?
She plays better than that. Come on.
Hold on. What did Dejon Carrington have, man?
Pull it up.
She had 19 points, man. She was 8 of 17 from the field.
That whole team played better than that. Oh, my bad. Wasn't DeWanna Bonner hurt, though? She got hurt, too, though, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, she did.
So that's what I'm saying. So Dejon Carrington carried that team. She carried that team to a victory, a knockdown, drag-out game, and she carried them to victory, man.
But again, we'll see, though, man. I hope that as the league progresses, that these players get the recognition they deserve. But as far as like the CC, just ignore the trolls, man.
Man, I love the trolls, man. I love messing with the trolls. Listen, I do.
They feed your channel too, so I know you love it.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, like,
I keep them around, man. They here for a reason, man.
But what I'm saying, you got the real fans who ain't trolls. They looking at it like, bro, come on, man. Like sometimes you just gotta call a spade. CC is her sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not the issue. The issue is when we give CC her props, they still want to troll.
No, but I get that. But let's say like somebody like me who came in late, we don't see what you just said earlier. I just
see. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta go catch up before you start, typing with feelings, man. You gotta leave your emotions out of it.
But I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna respect it live and just watch it live. You feel me? I don't want to go back and then start typing. They be like, what
I understand. But see,
if I would start typing about some shit you said 2 hours ago, they be like, man, I said that 2 hours ago. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm too far
but
back.
I appreciate you asking me to drop the link to come up here to clarify yourself. I appreciate that.
Because yesterday I was in the chat and I wasn't feeling what you were saying, but I didn't have time to get on the
what you didn't like about what I was saying?
Because you kept saying that Kelsey Mitchell was the best player on the Fever, bro. Listen, she the best shooter.
A lot of people in the chat was agreeing with it. And a
That's
lot of
fine.
people on the panel was
That's-
saying it too. So it wasn't just me.
That's fine. That's fine. But like, we gotta be real though. We gotta
See,
be
that's
real.
what I'm saying. What
We gotta be real.
like
We
I
gotta
told
be real.
Ray. Ray is an excellent guy. He knows his sports. Like I told Ray.
Now Ray was
Sometimes
tripping last night. He was
Sometimes
tripping
you
last
just got to
night.
be objective, though. Sometimes you just got to be objective. We can agree to disagree.
No, I know when CC have a bad game, I'm a CC fan, but when she have a bad game, I'm gonna call it out. Like when CC has a bad fourth quarter, which she has done a lot this season, I'm gonna call it out. Like you got a bad fourth quarter. Like you got to start. Your team is slacking. You got to start going and doing something. You feel me? But we just gotta acknowledge that this team is better with her. Like it's because of her. We had to acknowledge that. Man.
Okay, let me ask you a question before I let you go, man. I'm gonna ask you a serious question, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it all goes back to last night. Who has the better team, Indiana or Chicago?
Indiana.
Okay, that's all I want to say. What's your final thoughts, man?
Hey, man, look, I'm just glad you let me up here to speak my opinion. Other than that, bro, I might have a difference of opinion than you, but keep grinding,
It's
bro.
all good, man. I appreciate you, man.
You're a brother of the community, so keep grinding. Get your money, my boy.
All right, appreciate your support, man. Good call. All right. There we have it, man. You know, another person steps up on the panel, man, clarifies himself, man, and pretty impressive, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. See, a lot of people come in the chat and they speak off of emotions, right? But what he did, Jay came up here and clarified himself, man. He was well spoken. He got his points out. I let him talk. I didn't overtalk him. I let him get out what he had to get out. And we had a conversation. We had a basketball conversation. So, you know, two heads came together and we prevailed. You know what I'm saying? I would argue that CC fans are not growing the league. What if CC is hurt for several weeks? Would the fans still watch? If not, the league is not growing. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. What you say, Bangs Theory? You said CC fans don't even give a damn about the Fever team. Oh my. She get the Kawhi. What's up, Brandon? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Seems like most people that say Kelsey Mitchell is better than Caitlin Clark, coincidentally, are big-time Angel Reese fans. Hey, it is what it is, Brandon. I mean, that's your opinion. And Brandon, why would you say that though, man? Why would you say that, Brandon? I mean, is it any proof in that? Is it any proof in that? Talk to me. Is it any proof in that? Says CC is a Closet Link fan. Yeah. Y'all crazy. But nah, man, it was a great conversation, man, with Jay, man. It is what it is, man. So Brandon, man, let me ask you a question, man. Who's your top 5 players in the WNBA right now? Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I know it's just your opinion. I understand. We ain't getting on you. Even observing the comment section. Hey, some people are only there for the comments, man. So, Brandon, we asked the question, man. Who's your top 5 players that you have in the WNBA right now, man? Come on, man. Drop it, Brandon. Who's your top 5 players? I love all the Fever players, but CC and AB are the best players. So anybody out there that got an opinion, man, who's your top 5? Who's y'all's top 5? Anthony Dixon. You said Reese all day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Brandon, I know you. If you're still out there, man, who's your top 5, man? Don't go silent on me, man. Jay Burns said his top 5 is Asia, Nafisha, Stewie, Enrique, and CC. Who is CC? Who's CC? Okay, Brandon. Okay, let me get Brandon. Okay, Brandon, I respect that. I got you. Asia, Stewie, Sabrina, Kaya, and Copper. Wow. Oh, Jay Burns, you talking about Caitlin Clark. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. CC CC stands for Caitlin Clark. Okay, that's who CC is. Okay, my bad. I'll remember. I have to remember that, man. I have to remember that. I have to remember that, Jay Burns. So CC stands for Caitlin Clark. Gotcha. Hey, appreciate you, man. I learn something new every day, man. Shout out to Brandon Steep for the $2 super chat. Caitlin is in my top 10, though. She in my top 10, too. She's in my top 10, man. She's in my top 10 right now. Top 10. Top 10. Yeah, CC could be Kennedy Carter. I mean, y'all got to spell it out, man. Don't be afraid to spell Caitlin's name out. What's up, Roger? I have a question for you. What's your question, Roger? If Angel develops a passing game off her offensive rebounds and better puts up, she'll be a problem. I agree with that, Jay Burns. I agree with that. Y'all got to stop disrespecting Caitlin Clark, man. Y'all got to say her name. Stop saying CC. Her name is Caitlin Clark, man. Y'all got to say her name, man. Y'all disrespecting her, man. She ain't gonna appreciate that. Roger, what's your question, man? Waiting. Prodigal, you said I got Carter in my top 10? Man, it's too many guards that I would take over Kennedy Carter right now to put her in my top 10. Crazy Kennedy Carter. Her name should be Triple C. Y'all crazy. Nah, we can't say CC to save time, man. We need to hear Caitlin Clark's name pronounced, man. Y'all are stop doing that to Caitlin Clark, man. Y'all can't be doing that to Caitlin Clark, man. Her name is Caitlin Clark, not CC, man. Y'all got to put some respect on her name, man. Y'all got to stop that. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all be trolling, man. Y'all got to stop trolling, man. Asia, Stewie, Fee got top 3 on lock. Clark not on that level yet. Roger Brown, man, I'm waiting for your question, man. I'm waiting for your question, Roger. Come on, Roger, hit me with the question, man. Rather have Kyle over Fee. If y'all seen our fee in Asia tonight, y'all would understand. Shout out to Brandon Steep, man. Brandon Sleep, man. $5 super chat. If Caitlin plays like she has since July for the rest of the season, she'd be in the top 5 for me for sure. Respect. I can respect that, man. I can respect that. That's what I'm saying. We got the consistency. The consistency. Man, Prodigal, man. I think that's a reach right there, Prodigal. That's a reach. That's a reach right there. Jay Burns, it's a process. Angel still is very raw. Not that she is not in school. She is working on building her game. Asia Wilson, Kalia Copper, Jewel Lloyd, Sabrina Escanu, and Neka Woom. Oh, you like Neka Woomake? Hey. Asia's proven. They didn't anoint her. She's proven. Asia Wilson, she proved it on the collegiate level too. She got the ring to back that up. So it's not anointing Asia too soon. She got the ring to back it up. Caitlin Clark don't have that ring to back it up. So you can't anoint somebody that's coming out of college just because they broke all these records and they ain't got nothing to show for it. You can't do that. That's just my personal opinion, Roger. You asked a question and I answered. Personal opinion. What they say, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring, man. Caitlin's shooting percentage is still low. Mad respect for the speed and the dimes, but she's not clutch from deep like Sabrina or even McBride. That's what I'm saying, Coach Q. They don't realize that, Asia Wilson got a collegiate championship. She got a WNBA championship, man. She got the hardware to back it up. So how are you anointing somebody that soon when they backing it up, man? Caitlin Clark has done nothing to get up in the conversations with some of the people that we list on the top 5. Y'all just like the excitement that she brings. But what has she done? She hasn't done nothing. Yeah, everybody likes the way she plays ball and what she brings to the table, but what has she done to get put up in the top 5? What has she been put up? What has she done to be put up in the top 5, man? I can't go it. If you say top 10 and just outside of the top 10, you got a valid point. We got a valid discussion. We got a debate. But to put her in the top 5 right now in the WNBA out of all the players that are in the WNBA, come on, man. That's disrespecting every great player that's in the WNBA right now. That's disrespecting every great player in the WNBA right now. Of all the players that y'all have listed in y'all's top 5, some of the names y'all going back and forth with, that's doing them a disservice, man. That's doing them a disservice, man. And we got to stop that. She can't win the big one, man. We got to stop moving the goalposts, man. And that goes back to the analogy I always say about the NBA. Everybody comes down hard on LeBron just because he got to the finals and he didn't win. They undermine him. They knock him out of there. So we can't move the goalposts just because Caitlin Clark's just bringing excitement to the WNBA and you like her. But to put her in the top 5 right now, in your top 5, that's doing a disservice, man, to all these great WNBA players that are in the WNBA player right now. With Jay Burns, you missing the point. Again, she failed on the national championship stage 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, man. She got pummeled by Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers in Dallas. Then she got knocked off again last year to the South Carolina team. Regardless of what y'all want to say about the South Carolina team, that they was undefeated and they was going to win the championship. No, Iowa had Caitlin Clark. She's supposed to be the difference maker, and she was not the difference maker. So she came up short. He said prodigal being weird right now. What you say, Roger? No, that's not what I'm saying. Did they give her? You didn't say that. You said, did they anoint her? You didn't say nothing about the MVP. So let me go ahead and answer that question. Did they anoint Asia Wilson the MVP too soon? Well, wasn't she the defending MVP? Ain't she the defending MVP? So no, they didn't anoint her too soon. It's hers to lose until somebody takes it away from her. But I don't see that happening. Me personally, and that's my opinion, I don't see that happening. I don't see nobody taking that MVP away from her this year. I don't see it. So no, my answer is they did not anoint her too soon. I understand Caitlin Clark beat South Carolina when they was undefeated in 2023, but was that in the national championship game? She had a chance to beat South Carolina in the championship game this year when they was undefeated, and she came up short. She came up short, man. You got to give me the hardware. We cannot, in situations like this, man, we're not going to move the goalpost for one particular player on this criteria. We can't do that. You should have stayed on the panel to discuss. Nah, it's see, y'all trying to move the goalpost, man. Y'all trying to move the goalpost, man. For every criteria, one criteria don't fit for everybody, I see. And, you know, Jay, you said you was a Lakers fan, right? I don't know if you like LeBron or not, but you see how LeBron is, you know, being slighted because 4-6 in the championship. And that's why they don't want to call him the GOAT over MJ. Now, see, that's a debate to have, right? So what I'm saying about Caitlin Clark, man, she has nothing to show for it. Nothing. She don't even have a ring. She don't have a college ring. She got a Big Ten championship. Well, whoop-de-doo. Oh, whoopsie-doo. Well, y'all crazy. What did he say? Just generous to put her in the top 5 while shattering the turnover record. Don't mention them turnovers. And that's another conversation to have, Roger Brown. You said you agree that Asia's the best player, but is she playing like the best right now? Not since she came back from the Olympic break. No, she's not playing like the best right now. I think her legs are dead. I think the Olympic game took a toll on her. The legs are dead. She got 11 games to figure it out to get back on track. Ever since Nafisha Collier came back from the injury, she's playing like the MVP. And I don't know if you was here when I said, and I've said it on streams before Nafisha Collier got hurt, I had her projected to get this MVP and be debatable with Asia Wilson because she was on a binge until she got hurt. And I don't think that the committee is going to show her any favor or any justice because she set them games out because she was hurt. So that's why I'm saying Asia Wilson right now, regardless of what her play is showing right now coming off the Olympic break, she's the best player and she's the MVP. No, she's not playing like it right now because Nafisha Collier's back. She's playing like it. I hope that answers your question. I hope that answers your question. Because, I mean, if y'all want to go back and watch the video I said about Nafisha Collier. She had my MVP vote at the time when she was playing well until she got hurt. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's her MVP trophy to lose, man. If somebody snatched it away from her, then hey, so be it. Say Stewie won MVP last year, but Asia got 2 already. She is by far the MVP front runner. If you think otherwise, you don't know basketball defense counts. Well, there you have it. Thank you for clarifying that, King. You think Caitlin is going to show out in Minnesota? She said Maya Moore was one of her biggest inspirations. So hopefully she'll come to play. Hopefully she'll come to play. Hey, shout out to Fontaines for coming through with the $2 super chat. He said, "What up, bro? New here, man. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the donation." Asia has MVP on lock. Well, I mean, that's what it seems, but like you said, she's not playing. Like coming out the Olympic break, give her the benefit of the doubt. Legs probably a little rubbery, playing them games, them 6 games in the, Olympics, over in France. It could take a toll on you, the time zone, and then flying back and getting right back into it. Political said, Prodigal, I think Magic went to 10 finals and only won 5. At Brandon, but Minnesota, man. Let's talk about the Minnesota Link, man. The Minnesota Link are one of them sneaky teams, man. They sneaky. And it's crazy that, the way they played against the Aces tonight, and it showed maturity, man, because when the Aces cut that lead to 6, they called a timeout, they kept their composure, and then they went back on their own personal 7-0 run. And they responded. Yeah, Minnesota are going to come correct that night. That would be an embarrassing loss. Yeah, I don't see me personally, I don't see Minnesota losing to Indiana in Minnesota on Maya Moore jersey retirement night, even though that's Caitlin Clark's inspiration that she said. I don't know if she's just speaking or if that's true or not, but I just think an emotional night like that for Minnesota and everything that Maya Moore brought to that, city and that state when she played, she retired too soon. She had a different mission that she went on to get a convicted felon released from, prison on something that he didn't do. And she concentrated on that, got him exonerated, got him out of prison, married him. They have a child. And she's happy, but she retired too soon. So I think it's going to be an emotional night, and I think the Minnesota Link are going to feed off of them emotions, and that might be one of them games where, it might get out of hand. No, that's what I'm saying, Jay Burns. I mean, you can say that she said, she's always said Maya Moore was her favorite player, but sometimes people can just be talking. I know. I saw what Caitlin Clark said about Maya Moore. She confirmed it. I understand that. I understand all that. The moment might be too emotional for who? It might be too emotional. Me, I'm gonna say the stage might be too bright for her. The stage might be too bright for her. What if What if Kennedy Carter and Reese decide to make a super team together? They already on the same team. Kennedy Carter and Reese already on the same team. Man, look, Jay, you got to stop disrespecting Caitlin Clark, man. Say her name, man. Dang. Imperial, see what I did there? You see what I did? I don't think Caitlin Clark ready for the moments, man. Kennedy Carter, the real, yeah, there you go. She the real CC. I don't think Caitlin Clark ready for them big moments, man. Brandon Sleep, man. I said the same thing, man. Caitlin Clark is what Caitlin Clark is what. No, put it this way. Angel Reese is what Caitlin Clark needs. Needs somebody that's going to get them second chance points and them kickouts for them open threes. That'll open up Caitlin Clark's three ball. Then she'll start shooting a high clip. And then that'll go to show who is more impactful. Because if, just hypothetically speaking, if they teamed up and if it happened and her getting offensive rebounds the way she gets them and give them back out to Clark, nobody will say nothing about Angel Reese's rebounding. If Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark was teammates, nobody would say nothing about Angel Reese's rebounding. Can I get a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with me on what I just said? If Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese played together and Angel Reese was getting offensive rebounds, kicking it back out to Caitlin Clark, would anybody be saying anything about Angel Reese rebounding ability? Would there be any videos made on Angel Reese's rebounding ability? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. There it is right there. Enough said. I got my shooters with me. So based off of everybody that put a 1 in the chat, so what's the common denominator on all these videos about Reese getting all these offensive rebounds? People call her stat pattern. What's the common denominator, man? Let's talk about it. What's the common denominator? Ghost, I understand that you say Angel don't kick. Angel really ain't got nobody to kick the ball out to. If you had consistent guard play, she would kick the ball out. There you go, Cassie. The common denominator is Angel Reese. Because if she was teamed up with Caitlin Clark and she's still doing the same thing that she's doing, nobody would have a problem. Nobody would have a problem. Nobody would have a problem. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. Different strokes for different folks. If it don't fit their narrative, oh, they ain't going to talk about it. But if it fits their narrative, oh, they going to push it. That's Imperial stats, man. That's something to look at, man. But they don't want to agree with that. They put her on the map. They put her on the map, man. I did a video about that. That's the real reason why Caitlin Clark fans don't like Angel Reese, because of that certain situation when she beat her in the national championship, used her own medicine against her. Because what Caitlin Clark was doing to them other players before they got to the national championship game, waving people off, telling them, people, you can't see me. And as soon as Angel Reese did it and won that national championship and said, ring me, you can't see me, it became a national spectacle. And that's how Caitlin Clark got that buzz. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Cassie, that's the facts that I'm trying to make. I deal with facts, man. Men lie, women lie, facts don't, man. And stats don't, man. And that's the common denominator. That's why I posed that question, man. Uh-oh, somebody said, hold up. K-Sap, I hate to say this, but Caitlyn is just talking. Maya Moore was not an idol. She don't look. I mean, whew, I'm gonna leave that alone, James. I happen to put that up there, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cassie, 100%. 100%. That's where it all derailed from, that national championship game. If Angel Reese never beat Caitlin Clark in a national championship game, we wouldn't be having all this controversy. We wouldn't be having all this, this hate toward Angel Reese. We wouldn't be having all these YouTube content creators having Caitlin Clark channels, because it wouldn't be nothing to talk about, because she didn't get that notoriety and didn't get on that national spectacle and that ride until Angel Reese did what she had to do. And that carried over to that next season. So she was on her revenge tour, right? And then she knocked Angel Reese out of the, semifinals, So then, Angel Reese goes to the podium, addressed some things, broke down. Her teammates had to console her, and Caitlin Clark continues to play. So if it wasn't for Angel Reese, all this stuff wouldn't be going on. Once Angel Reese said she wanted to be the villain, she was going to get the Draymond Rodman treatment. Hey, she had no choice but to accept the villain role, because of what happened was, it goes back to the national championship game. Everybody started being against Angel Reese. You saw the death threats. You saw the bigotry and the vitriol that came her way. You saw that. It's been proven. It's facts out there. It's documents out there that, her mother received from Caitlin Clark supporters that was addressed directly to her mother from a Caitlin Clark supporter. You saw that. That is the ripple effect on what she did to Caitlin Clark in the national championship game. It's the ripple effect. That's just a fact, man. If LSU has not won the championship, we're not having all these conversations. Exactly. We wouldn't be having these conversations, man. We wouldn't. And that's a fact. We wouldn't be having these conversations, man. This all stemmed from the national championship game. But like I said, I did a video when Fly J. Johnson said the media caused this, man. The media caused this uproar. So when Angel Reese said, if y'all want me to be, she didn't say I'm a villain. She said, if y'all want me to be the villain, I will accept the villain role. Exactly. It's a rumor that they're going to start fixing games. Hey, you know what's crazy, Imperial Stat, man? Somebody did a video saying that Shannon Sharp, the way he presented, let her cook. And then what Jeff Teague said earlier on his podcast about, man, y'all need to just let Caitlin Clark do what she want to do, almost like the WWE or the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. Just let her go out there and do everything she can do, man. Just let her eat. Let her cook. Yeah. Hey, y'all saw? Hey, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something here. Hold on. Let me put something out here real quick. Y'all saw them Reese's Pieces, right? Y'all saw them Reese's Pieces, right? Now check this out. Y'all see it? And then but check out these right here. Check out these Reese's Pieces Reeboks, man. Angel Reese is in her bag, man. She's in her bag. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them hoodies and them jerseys, man. Y'all cop y'all some of that merch, man. Yeah, y'all cop. Hey, let's go. Let's take a look back at that. Look at the Chi-Town Barbie, man. Look at that. Look at them kicks, man. I would just rock them just to be rocking them. But she had the Joker shoes where she first played. But yeah, I would rock them just to be rocking them, man. Yeah. You need that jersey, Cassie? Yeah. Hey, she got that. You can go to her website. She got the website, man. I'm getting that jersey, but I want them shoes. Yeah, them shoes, man. I would rock them just on GP, man. Yeah. But like I said, man, she's a marketing genius, man. A marketing genius. Yeah, they dope. Hey, man, make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up. Imperial Stats, your background is dope, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. You know, I put in the time, man. I put in the work, man. I don't want to, you know, give y'all nothing sloppy, man. We're professionals over here. Got that candy deal about. That's what I'm saying. Like she says she got almost 2 or 3 more deals in the works, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. When I first started, man, I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot, man. So I appreciate the compliment, man. So like I said, I don't put out, you know, presentations half the battle, man. I'm not trying not to put out no sloppy work, man. Like if I got good presentation, man, then everything else will fall in line. Yeah. So we put in work, man. On this podcast, we put in work. Got our own sports team, candy deal, shoe deal, apparel deal. About to get that Barbie deal. You see the video shoot. You see the video shoot that she did, you know, when they was on Olympic break, when she was out there on that Barbie car on the water. Yeah, she's putting it in there, man. Angel building a brand with no media machine behind her. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people say Caitlin Clark is the machine. So Angel, like I always said, Angel's getting it out the mud, man. Because let me show y'all something what Angel Reese said. And this is going to trip y'all out, man. This is what she said out of her own mouth. She said, I've been trying to get this deal for 4 years without an agency. All I have is a fire independent manager / agent that always stood on business about me since day one. I appreciate the fan support. And Jeannie Gelanio did this. Anyway, we move here. Happy Reese's Pieces Day. So, and another thing I like about Angel Reese, man, she gives her fans love, man. She shows support to her fans, man. She acknowledges her fans on her Twitter X. Hey, let's talk about that Imperial Stats. I was going for a while back in March. YouTube demonetized me back in March because of the fact that I uploaded a short. I uploaded a short on my channel when Kobe Bryant, you know, when he tore his Achilles and how he walked off the court after he shot the free throw. And I put together a video of other guys that have torn their Achilles and how they was wheelchaired out and carried off the court. And I put that video together, and instead of me using audio from the YouTube short, I put my own personal audio to it, right? And I uploaded it. And that video got me over 1 million views. And then I woke up March 3rd. I put it out like the end of April, and I had like 1 million views on it, right? And I woke up on March 3rd, had a message from YouTube talking about your video, I mean, your channel is no longer eligible to earn money. And I like freaked out. They had me on a 90-day suspension, and I didn't get my monetization back until June. So I'm like, I had to start back all over. I was going to give up YouTube because all the videos that I was putting out, I wasn't getting paid. And I was losing money. And some of the videos I put out, I had over 110,000 views, 130,000 views, 50,000 views. But that particular video I did on Kobe Bryant, I uploaded a YouTube short. And that YouTube short, I'm going to show you, that YouTube short had me over 1 million. Look, I don't know if y'all can see that. You hit 1 million views on that YouTube short. I hit 1 million views. Let's see if the camera gonna focus in. And come to find out, they said I used the copyright audio, and they demonetized me. They demonetized me. Instead of me using a song off of the YouTube short that is eligible, I put my own music to it. And they shut me down, man. They shut me. That was the longest 3 months of my life, man. Just trying to get back into YouTube. So people know I was going for a while, man. I was getting DMs, man. Simply ball dropping. Where you at, man? I ain't seen a video from you in a minute, man. I ain't seen it live. A lot of people didn't know, man. I just didn't want to tell my story because that's not, my YouTube channel is not based around telling people about YouTube, right? I'm a sports channel. I do a marriage chronicles and I do a roundtable talk. Yeah, Imperial Stats, man. That was for 3 months, man. 3 months. Oh yeah, I know, Jay Burns. I know. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I just want to give y'all some context on why I was gone for 3 months. Now it wasn't my own music. It wasn't my own music. It was a Jay-Z. It was a Jay-Z song, right? But it wasn't on the criteria of the YouTube short. It was something that I had in my playlist, and I made that video, and the video was going crazy. Had no problem with it. And they got mad because off of that certain video, I made like $800 off of that one YouTube short. I made like $800 off of that one YouTube short. And that morning of March 3rd, I woke up, said, your channel is no longer to be eligible for money. And I was like, wow. And I couldn't reach out to nobody or anything, man. I just had to follow the prompts in my YouTube studio, delete that video or do an appeal. So I just deleted that video and waited my 90 days and had to re-get the 4,000 watch hours. But I already had over 1,000 subscribers. But from that time that I was suspended for 90 days, I had to re-get 4,000 watch hours. And I uploaded one video on, what was it? Because I got remonetized in June. It was March, April, May. Like May 24th, I started uploading. And one of my videos that I did, it had over, I think it had like over 110,000 views. And that got me 4,000 watch hours on that one video. What you say, money cash? What you say, money cash hoes? Prodigal, man, you are funny, man. Prodigal, you funny, man. Hey, Cynthia, where do you rank Angel Reese right now? I can't even put Angel Reese right now in my. I can't even put her in my top 15. She's teetering around. She's teetering around that bottom tier, that 15 to 20. All right, Roger Brown, appreciate you tuning in, man. I'm about to get off here shortly myself. Don't give up. Hey, man. Hey, Imperial, don't give up, man. Keep grinding, man. Don't give up, man. Don't give up, man. Do not give up, man. I thought about giving up, man, but my wife and my son and my daughters, man, it told me to keep going. You got Angel Reese about 25 right now. That's respectable. I don't have her that low. I got her teetering around 15 to 20 in that area, man, in the bottom feeders. But it'd be outlandish for me to come on to say that I got her in my top 5, my top 10. That's outlandish right there. Yeah. Nah, Imperial, don't give up, man. Oh, yeah, like I said, she's in the top 20, but I don't know where I have her between 15 and 20. You said you got Angel in your top 15 right now. I just think Angel Reese got to do a little more. Great offensive rebounder, great rebounder, great leader, great engine, great motor. But like I said a couple months back, if she get that jump shot and that three-pointer, then she'll move up. But right now, to be disrespectful to say that she's, in that top 5 or top 10. Yeah, she's a work in progress. Yeah, I agree with you, Political. She's in the top 20. That's what I said. I'm not going to disrespect her. 15 to 20 is where I got her. Yeah, she does need a shot, man. But it's a lot of videos that she got out there showing that she can make that shot. She just don't take that shot. Oh, she's a raw talent, man. She got a lot of upside. So, okay, that's a great, I'm glad you said that, Prodigal. Much upside. So, who do you think has a higher ceiling, Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? Has Caitlin Clark tapped out on her ceiling? Only thing she needs to do is correct on, her turnovers. But how much better can Caitlin Clark get on verse of how much better Angel Reese can get? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. If she gets somewhere. Exactly. I agree with that, Political. I agree with that. So has Caitlin Clark tapped out on her ceiling? Have we seen the best of Caitlin Clark? But we haven't seen the best of Angel Reese. That's basically what the chat is saying. We haven't seen the best of Angel Reese, but she's still doing spectacular things. We have seen the best of Caitlin Clark. All she got to do is correct them turnovers. That's what I'm saying. Clark has to work. Seems like they are letting Clark cook. The fix. The fix might be in. Oh, man. Y'all crazy. It's Caitlin for me. Her shot gonna get better. Turnover's gonna go down a little, and then she will keep growing as a floor general. So, Brandon, you saying it's Caitlin for you? Her shot is gonna get better. So you don't think Angel Reese's game can get better? You don't think Angel Reese's game can get better? Prodigal, I think I might agree with that. I think Clark has tapped out. We see her full potential. We haven't seen Angel Reese's full potential. Yeah, Clark don't have. We've seen that Clark don't have no mid-range game. So everybody in the chat, if y'all think Angel Reese got a bigger upside, or does Caitlin Clark have a bigger upside, or has Caitlin Clark tapped out on her potential? But is all I'm seeing in the chat and all the videos and lives we've done, everybody's always criticizing what Angel Reese hasn't done. But what she's doing right now and the way she's competing and to put her name alongside some of these greats, That's a question to be had, man. That's a question to be had. That's a question to be had. Angel will get better because she has heart. I believe Angel is going to work hard to be a beast. Totally agree with that. So the question of the night is, have we seen Caitlin Clark's full potential? Or have we seen Angel Reese's full potential? Has Caitlin Clark tapped out? And who has the bigger upside? Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think a lot of y'all agree with me, man. That's a great question, man. Cassie, you believe Angel? Angel got a bigger upside. That's a question, man. Angel will totally get better. I just think both of them maxed out, and it's going to be Caitlin. We have not seen either of their foot. I mean, what else? My question is, what else can Caitlin do? What else can she do? All she needs to do is cut down on her turnovers. We see everything else she brings to the table. We haven't seen Angel Reese's full potential. We haven't seen the full package. Oh yeah, she was a point guard in high school, but see, this is what a lot of people don't understand, man. This is what a lot of people don't understand about Angel Reese, unless you do the research. Angel Reese was a point guard coming out of high school, out of the DMV. Also, Angel Reese has a metal screw in her foot, and she has a rod in her leg. Now, for her going out there doing what she's doing now with the rod in her leg and the metal, plate in her foot, it's impressive, man. Angel has a bigger upside. A summer with Akeem Olajuwon, she would dominate. So everybody agrees that Angel got a bigger upside. Yeah, Prodigal, no, she broke her fibula. She broke her fibula, and she has a rod in her leg. And she has a metal plate because she fractured her toe. And then after that, compensation, she fractured her tibia. And then what pissed me off is Jason Whitlock made a video about how she gallops up and down the court without knowing her medical history. That right there, like, that kind of irritated and pissed me off. Yes, Kat, that's why she runs like that. That's why she runs like that. Because she has a rod inserted in her leg because she broke her fibula, and she got a metal plate in her foot. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, Reese was donking. Go back and look at the video. Angel Reese was donking when she was at the University of Maryland. Yeah. Yeah. She was dunking the basketball, man. There's even clips of Asia Wilson dunking the basketball, man. Just like Kobe came after Jordan, Angel will come after Asia. Hey, that's a good it's good similarities right there. Yep. Thank you, Political. At least somebody knows. Yeah, man. So that's the reason why Angel Reese runs up and down the court the way she runs, man. And for people to make fun of that, man, it's outlandish. All them girls can dunk. They just don't take that opportunity to do it. Y'all see Juju Watkins, working out with Phil Handy. They showed an episode of her. She shot a three-pointer. Then the next time she came down, she tried to dunk it. Oh, yeah, at 6'3", as a female getting up there like that, yeah, it's impressive. Reese is shorter than Camilla and Aja. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But y'all, man, great conversation tonight, man. We ain't going to be on the D block tonight. Man. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody's support, man. And if you're rocking with the channel, make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Do me a favor before y'all walk out the door, man. Smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Smash the like button, man. And like I said, man, if y'all support the channel, man, I appreciate everybody that donated the super chat. Brandon Sleep, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you last night, man. But if y'all rocking with the channel, man, we growing and flowing, man. Them super chats, man, they appreciate it, man. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $2. I don't care if it's $5, $10, $20, $50. It's only helping the channel grow, man. It's only helping me to get in the YouTube algorithm, man, so we can, get more videos out to the eyes, right? Y'all talking about viewership, man. Help me get the viewership, man. All y'all Caitlin Clark fans, help me get the viewership, man. Donate them super chats. Donate them likes, them comments. Share the video out and subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Yeah, and that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
For listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Yeah, you just saw James, man, on the super chat, just hit that money symbol by the chat. When you type it in the chat, just hit the money symbol. And you can buy a $2 super chat, $5 super chat, and that'll populate to the top of the screen where we can get your comment, shared out. But yeah, I appreciate y'all guys' support, and we're going to be out of here.
That's all, folks.